This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 863. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And welcome. I coach people to be more successful professionally, and I give you tidbits about it on this show where I focus on interviewing this year, and on my other one, Job Search Radio, as well as all the videos and other things I've developed. But the real juice, the real benefit is in one-to-one work that I do with people. Now, if you're interested in my working with you one-to-one, helping you maybe with a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, with preparing for an interview, or with a salary negotiation, listen to the end of the show. There's information about how to reach out to me so I can help you in that way, as well as one-to-one coaching throughout the entirety of your search. And this show today, well, it's got a nice little focus, and it's focused on stories and using them effectively in your interviews. Hope you find it helpful. Please give the show 5 stars in iTunes. It helps other people discover it. And now let's get going. This video is talking with you about stories, and most of you already know that there are a lot of questions that you're going to be asked where you can talk about what you've done and how you went about doing it through stories. And in doing so, use a way of talking about the situation you stepped into, the resources that you had available to you, the actions that you took, and the outcomes that you received in the course of doing this work. You got that. But what often happens is with the first person you speak with, the story lands not so well. For whatever the reason is, it doesn't work. When you're preparing for your interviews, you do prepare for interviews, right? I always talk with people about, there are tough interview questions that people are asked pretty predictably on interviews. Whether it's tell me about yourself, or where do you see yourself for 5 years from now? What are your career aspirations? Tell me about a time when there are lots of questions that are asked pretty predictably on interviews. And if you've been on a few already, if you think about it, you can see that you're being asked the same questions over and over. Now, number one, prepare by rehearsing answers to this. Number two, prepare with stories. And here's the third part. Number three, have multiple stories available to illustrate your point. Now, why multiple stories? You see 2 people, you see 3 people, you tell the same story. It lands flat with one person and the others nod. What have you done to counteract the impact of that first story, good or bad? So with good, you want to reinforce it. With bad, you want to correct it. So the next person you meet who may ask you a similar question, you want to offer up a different story to them and not just parrot back the first answer. Number one is because it landed flat. But here's the big thing. Number two is by telling more than one story, you're demonstrating that you have more than one experience with contending with this problem and thus more experience. I don't care if you're the most junior person that's going to be hired in an organization or in the C-suite. Telling multiple stories is an effective, to answer a question, is an extremely effective way of demonstrating your experience and capabilities. Plus, tactically offers a counterbalance against the impact of a story landing flat on someone's ears. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways that I can be of help to you. First of all, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching from me, help with interview preparation, or with assistance on a salary negotiation, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, tell me what it's about, coaching, interview prep, salary negotiation, whatever it is, just put in the subject line, and in the body, just tell me what's going on, and we'll schedule a time to speak. Next, if you're interested in resume and LinkedIn profile reviews, critiques and such, or a job search makeover where I review every aspect of what you've been doing in your search and try and help you make corrective action one time, You can find out about it at my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Look for the tab on top that indicates the kind of service that you want. Click through, place the order, and we'll get to work right away. And there's always JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Plus, through the site, for one price, you can also ask me questions as well. Again, that site is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I'll be back with more soon, and in the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
What you doing?
Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff. Bye, singing dog. Bye, goal.
I pronounce you.
Bye, wedding ceremony.
Stop. At Metro PCS, you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
Really?
Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
What you doing?
Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff. Bye, singing dog. Bye, goal.
I pronounce you.
Bye, wedding ceremony.
Stop. At Metro PCS, you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
Really?
Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.